All right, special edition of the Outer Banks This Week podcast. Everything you're about to hear is something that I recorded from the Blackbeard's Revenge 100 race from this past weekend down in Hatteras Village at the Wreck Tiki Bar. Now, I want to go into this by saying that there's going to be some music being played in the background that you're probably going to hear. Let me just say it right now, that Outer Banks This Week in One Boat do not own the rights to the music you're about to hear. It's just what's being played while I was on location. There's also a few opinions about some different brands of shoes and things of that nature, none of which reflect the thoughts and views of Outer Banks This Week in One Boat. I just kind of want to go in by saying that right out the gate. I asked a couple of questions about some shoes and running and things like that, and, well, got some opinions, some of them pretty strong, from some of those that were on site. So I just kind of wanted to lead in to the podcast by saying that. And a lot of fun was had. I enjoyed the heck out of myself. So without further ado, here's a special edition of the Outer Banks This Week podcast from the Wreck Tiki Bar in Hatteras Village for the Blackbeard's Revenge 100 mile and 100K race. All right, this is part two of the Outer Banks This Week podcast. As you know, I've already done a part one where I talked to the race directors and I got all the background on how the race started and everything. And I'm sitting here with a group of gentlemen, high schoolers. All right, what's your name, sir?
Abram Swenson.
Abrams. All right, what about you?
Brummett Swenson.
All right, what about you?
Josh Holben.
All right, and you, sir?
Aiden Sasser.
All right, and then you, young sir?
Sam Cox.
All right, Mr. Sam. All right, guys, hey. Now, y'all came in what, seventh place?
Seventh overall.
Seventh overall. Out of how many teams?
39 teams. Most teams had 6 runners. We only had 5.
6 runners. Most teams had 6. Y'all only had 5 runners. So y'all were, would you consider yourself at a disadvantage, or do you think that played to your advantage? Like, do you think that, like, definitely a disadvantage?
Yeah, disadvantage.
Okay.
It's 4 miles.
A lot more miles for each of us.
Gotcha. Okay, so approximately how many miles did you all run exactly? Like, how many did y'all run?
It was about like 20 miles each, give or take a couple miles.
So let me get this straight. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 miles between the 5 of you. And what time did you start this morning?
The first leg started at 5:30 this morning.
I asked him if he started.
All right, you, sir, you started at 5:30 this morning.
I did. The alarm went off at 3:15.
3:15 a.m. Okay, so you got there, you got to the start line, started stretching and everything. So talk to me about the first leg of this 20 miles.
So the first leg was 10.2 mile. It was supposed to be 10.2. It turned out to be a little shorter. But it was, of course, dark. We had to have headlamps. And it was windy and raining the first 2 or 3 miles. And then the rain stopped. So, but yeah, it was pretty dark. We had to have we were required to have headlamps and reflective vest, but it spread out pretty quickly, and but yeah, it was first leg was interesting. I volunteered. Knowing that teenagers don't like to necessarily get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and be running at 5:30, I volunteered to do the first leg because I'm used to being up early.
Gotcha. So I get up at about 3:45 every morning, so I can relate. Now, you said it was about, like, what, 10-ish or so miles, give or take?
Yeah.
Okay. So 10-ish or so miles. Now, what time did who was next after this young man? That young man was next. So, like, what time was it approximately when you got to this gentleman right here?
About 6:45.
So you ran 10 miles. Am I saying this the right way? You did 10 miles in about an hour and 15 minutes?
Yes.
That's unreal to me. Like, I by the looks of me, you wouldn't think that I like to run, but I actually do. You know, I'm a decent-sized guy. I'm like all 5 of you guys put together. You know, I'm size-wise. But I can barely get, like, 3 miles in, like, an hour. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you do the math. But, all right. Do what?
Try.
I'm trying. I am trying. All right, so, young sir, talk to me. You get tagged in. All right, now what are you doing? Where are you when you get tagged in?
Well, like, right before, I didn't really have any time to warm up because we got there, and then Mr. Cox showed up like a minute later, so I didn't have any time to warm up. And then I started running. I went about, like, this next leg was like 8.7 miles, almost 9 miles. And, like, the sun was coming up, and it was a cool leg.
Was it a nice sunrise?
Yeah, it was a nice sunrise.
All right, so we go. You said it was about 8-ish. How far?
8.7 miles.
All right, 8.7 miles. All right, so there's 18 miles right there. So who was next? All right, you were next.
Yeah, so my leg was 11 miles, and so he tagged me in, and we were in 4th place at the time, and so I was like, I really got to hold on to this lead, and it was like beautiful, like the sun was rising and everything, and I definitely started out a little faster than I should have been going. He was texting me like, slow down, man, you're going way too fast, and so I ended up slowing it down, but keeping it below a 7-minute pace, finishing out.
Excellent. So, all right, we've got that 11. Who was next? Who ran next? Wait a minute. Who oh, yeah.
Yeah. Am I explaining it? Yeah. He came in. He was, like, in so much pain. And then I got it, and I just had, like, such a chill run. I had, like, a backwind, and I was just, like, vibing out to my music. It was pretty. I was just walking down the street, pretty much. It was pretty good, yeah.
So you said you were vibing out to your music. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I was just cruising.
Now, when you're running, all right, here's a good question. I'll come back and ask all of you this. Now, you're vibing out to your music. What are we listening to?
I was listening to Connor Price.
I don't even know who that is. Should I know who Connor Price is? Yeah. Who is he?
Shout out Connor Price. He's a Christian rap artist.
Hey, all right, Christian rap. All right, down with the John 3:16. I love it. Hey, that's awesome, though. That's really cool. All right, so we get down there. All right, and I'm assuming last but not least over here.
So Josh handed off to me. I was feeling great. Went out faster than I should have. I had a cold on Wednesday, and I was still feeling that. My heart rate got up really high, and over 11 and a half miles, it cooked me. And then I also had to do the Bass Night Bridge. That's what it's called. Yeah, Bass Night Bridge. It's like 2.5 miles, and that was brutal.
I was going to ask who got. Well, we all call it. It's the Bass Night Bridge. The government name for it is the Bass Night. We call it the Oregon Inlet Bridge here locally. So I was going to ask who got that part of the run, because I felt like I was going to ask you guys like what was probably the most difficult part for you, and I was going to see who got that, because I was like, that's got to be the worst part of it. Is that accurate? Do you think that's pretty accurate, that being the worst part?
Yeah, probably. I felt like it was the worst part.
I mean, but you were the strongest one. They were like, we got to get the strongest guy to run this part. I mean, is that accurate, Mr. Sam?
He drew the short straw.
He drew the short straw. Okay, there's honesty. I love it.
Well, and actually, we didn't really know which point was going to be running the bridge. So he ran really well, but it was not planned that way necessarily.
Well, all 5 of you ran, and you were at the bridge, so we don't stop at the bridge, though. Who picked up after the bridge? Did we go back to... All right, Mr. Cox did. All right,
Yeah.
so you picked up right at what? Was it at the foot of the bridge, then you picked up again?
Yeah, just as we came off the bridge, I picked it up, and that was 6.74 miles in the midst of the sand dunes. So sand was blowing, and it was getting pretty hot then. It was in the bright sunshine, and the sun reflecting off the sand dunes, and the wind blowing the sand in your eyes. So, yeah.
So 6 miles, that got you to approximately what? Did that get you to the Jug Handle Bridge?
Yeah.
Just before it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then we're. I guess we're. Oh. Wait a minute now.
We did some switching.
You did a little bit of switching. All right. Was this like strategy for switching? Y'all did that?
It actually ended up happening. We changed a lot of the order because I was having some stomach problems and ended up throwing up 6 times after my leg. And so it just kind of worked out. I was originally going to have to be running sooner, but I swapped legs with Mr. Cox over here. And then this ended up being my leg. It was a 6-mile leg-ish. And I ran over that bridge, and it was rough. Running over the bridge, especially with my stomach pain, it was terrible. I feel so bad for Brummett having to go like double the length probably on the bridge. It was terrible.
So you got the Jug Handle Bridge part.
I did, yes.
Taking you right into Rodanthe.
Correct, yeah.
Okay. All right. So then we get into Rodanthe, and
I came up again. I had a short rest because he was fast, which meant I didn't have a lot of rest.
now did you throw up, Mr. Cox?
I did not, but after I finished, I felt like I might.
All right. We kind of gone through it all. I mean, we know you obviously got here, and y'all finished, what, 7th place? Is that right?
Yeah, 7th place.
Okay, 7th place. So
how do you even go about like training? You just, I mean, run is all. How do you go about training for this type of stuff? Like, I don't even know. Talk to me, yeah.
I didn't train. I ran 3 times like this whole year.
That's what you call a stud.
I did run a marathon last year though, so I'm a runner. In November. Yeah, last November.
Last November, you ran a marathon. Dude, that's pretty awesome. Like, well, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I wanted to get a couple quick little questions with you guys. So you'd say, like, the hardest part is probably the bridges and stuff like that. What do you think, like, what kind of helped you guys keep, like, moving through it? Like, you're like, gosh, like, my man over here was throwing up, man, but he kept going. Like, talk to me about, like, what keeps you going? What keeps you motivated to do these types of things? Who wants to talk?
Like, I mean, just in general, there's like the competitive drive to try and pass people. You see somebody in the distance, and it's like they just slightly get closer and closer and closer. They move from the horizon to like really close, then you pass them. And then there's also like you want to make sure that you're giving your teammates a chance on the relay. You're not just running for yourself. You're trying to get to the next person so that they can go.
Got it. Okay. All right. So, all right. Now, where did you guys say y'all were from again?
Greensboro.
Greensboro. Now, will you go to high school in Greensboro?
We do, yeah.
What's the name of your school?
I don't go to high school or Greensboro.
I was gonna say I don't know. That's a teacher. So all right. What do you teach?
Teach them history. I teach him history, and I taught them history last year. Okay. So I'm semi-retired. I was an administrator for many, many years, and then got back in the classroom a year and a half ago.
So he was a teacher, went principal, went back teacher.
Yeah.
Wow, that's admirable. I really like that. Now, what high school do y'all go to?
It's a small private school called the Covenant School.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now, do you like do this for the school? Do y'all run for the school?
Yeah, we do cross country and track, most of us. So.
Okay. Do what?
This race was independent.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Now, I'm assuming that y'all probably place like number 1 in the states for y'all's like running team. Is that accurate? No. What? Where are we at? We just ran 100 daggum miles, guys. And to me, you're number 1. All right, I graduated from Manio High School up on Roanoke Island. To me, you guys are number 1. But we do this now. Y'all are all. Wait a minute. We said we got 3 sophomores and a senior here, and another senior here. Okay. Well, guys, hey, thanks a lot for giving me just a few minutes to talk. And I'm going to go see if I can hit up some other people and see how they did. But hey, congratulations! I love these medals.
One question: How do we access your podcast?
Great question, my friend. So you can go to any of your major podcast platforms, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio. Just search Outer Banks This Week. Very simple. You'll see, if you go look at it right now, you'll see a part 1 that was like a couple of episodes ago. That's it right there. That's me. That's me right there. Yeah, go ahead, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And this is going to come out. I'm hoping to get this out and ready on Monday. So, all right, any closing thoughts? We want to shout out to anybody? Any shout outs? Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
All right, guys. Hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate it, for real. Thank you. Absolutely. All right, Outer Banks This Week podcast. Still here at the Wreck Tiki Bar. Found another team. What is this? Look, we all got matching shirts here. What does this say? Walk the crank. Walk the crank. All right, what's your name, young lady?
Hannah.
Hannah, what's your name?
Mega.
Mega. Yeah. I love that. What's your name, sir?
Kevin.
Kevin. All right, how are you?
George here.
George. What's your name, sir?
Liam.
Liam, and how about you, sir?
I am Greg.
Greg. All right, that's easy to remember. That's my father-in-law's name. All right, so guys, now y'all got started here. What time did y'all start? Y'all were in Corolla, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so who started the race? Let's ask that question. This gentleman right here. So you were all the way up at Corolla Park, is that right?
Yep, 5:30 in the morning.
5:30 a.m. And I mean, what was it, like a shotgun start? Somebody like, is that what
I wish it was a little less eventful than that. Just a 3, 2, 1, go, and the flood went.
All right, so talk to me about the weather conditions when you got started this morning. How was it?
I was complaining about this morning. It was the only leg that was raining, but I think it turned out in my favor because the rest of the day was blistering hot. So I lucked out there. It was a little windy, a little rainy, but it felt good.
All right, good deal. But like, so now, how far did you run? Like, where did you have to stop at? What was who was up next after this gentleman, Miss Hannah? Okay, I'm gonna come to you in just a second. So, how far was it? Like 10 miles or so?
Yeah, 10.2 for the first leg. No aid stations in between.
You didn't have a single aid station. You did 10.2 miles, no aid station. See, I would have been needing a lot of first aid. You know what I'm saying? Like this guy right here would need some first aid. All right, so you left it, you started at 5:30. You tag in Miss Hannah over here at what time?
6:43.
6:43. Hold on a second, hold on. 5:30 to 6:43, you did 10.2 miles. Is that accurate?
Yes, sir.
God, I do reckon. That's fast. My man was rolling. All right, so Miss Hannah, talk to me about what you did. Now, Mr. Liam over here tags you in. What happens next?
I get the ball rolling. Same thing.
Same thing. Now, how far was...
It was a little bit dark when I started, but I got to see the sunrise, too, on my leg. So that was really nice.
All right. Now, do you remember where, 10 miles from Corolla Park is? Because you have to go. Hold on. Let me run back to Mr. Liam real quick. So, when you left Corolla Park, you had to go north first, right?
Yeah, it was about a half mile up, half mile back down, and then the remaining 9 to probably somewhere just north of Duck.
Okay. All right. That's what I was making sure, because some people didn't understand that, it's not like you just come out of Corolla Park and just start heading south. You had to go north first. Okay. So, all right. So you started seeing the sun come up. Is that right, Miss Hannah?
That is right.
And now let me ask you, did you get rained on?
I did a little bit at the start, but other than that, it was pretty clear.
Now, how far was your part of the run in that regard?
I think it was 8.7 or 8.7-ish for the leg, and then ended up in Duck.
Okay. So Mr. Liam said he tagged you in at 6:43, so he did 10.2 miles in just over an hour and some change. You did 7 miles? Is that right?
Yes, I do not know the time though.
Okay, you were just getting there. You were just like, go. What was it?
9 o'clock. I started 9 o'clock, the exchange over by Duck Donuts.
Duck Donut. Did you have one before you got on the road?
Hell no.
What? Yeah, that probably would not have been good.
Not the best recipe for a run, you know.
Not at all. So now I'm assuming that Miss Hannah tagged in Mr. George. Is that right? I'm so bad with names. I'm sorry, but
You're doing just fine. Yeah, I got at 9 o'clock and I ran 2 stretches, 10.9 miles. Cross Southern Shores, I think that's what's called,
right.
And then got the stretch where it just was quiet. So I listened to my thoughts and I did a lot of sightseeing.
listen to my thoughts.
That could be dangerous.
That would not work for me. Me listening to my thoughts would be like, just stop. If I'm listening to my thoughts, it's like, just jump in the ocean real quick. It'll all go away. All right, so who did you tag in after that, Mr. George?
Kevin. Greg, sorry. Yeah, Greg.
Greg over here. Greg's got some hype to him, so he probably got a nice long stride, I'm to assume.
Let me tell you, there was some wind resistance in those 8.8 miles. It's tough.
He was up there.
All right, so we understand y'all, each one of y'all had a different piece, and y'all probably circled right back with Mr. Liam again at some point. Now, where they picked back up again, is that right? Y'all all each got a little bit of extra on Hatteras Island.
I had the whole day to just chill. I took legs 1 and 10 out of 12.
Legs 1 and 10 out of 12. So let me ask, who had the Bass Night Bridge? You had the Bass Night Bridge. Talk to me. We around here, we call it the Oregon Inlet Bridge. Talk to me about how you conquered the Oregon Inlet Bridge.
Oh, man. I was just thinking what goes up has to come down at some point, right? So, and the view was great. So you get past the uphill. It was all right.
Well, and that was the thing, because I was thinking about the race on my way down here and everything, and I was like, going across the bridge, and I was like, I live up on Roanoke Island, and I was looking at the bridge, I was like, this has probably got to be the hardest part for these people. This has got to be the roughest part for y'all. So, but they always stick the roughest part with, the strongest guys. So, and you look like a stud. You look like you could handle it, so.
He is.
So.
MVP. Ask him how much he ran today.
Yeah, all right, talk to me about that.
I think it ended up at 34 miles today.
Coach.
30. That's Coach.
That's Coach. He was pacing a lot of us, so he helped us.
Help from my friends. So I get by with a little help from my friends, though. I ran with George. I ran by myself. I ran with George. I ran with my wife Mega.
Twice.
Yeah. Okay, so where are you guys from? Where's home for y'all?
North Carolina.
Raleigh, North Carolina. Okay, NC State fans, Duke fans, Carolina fans.
Go Pack.
Go Pack. Go Pack.
Go Pack.
But more importantly, go Hawks. We're from Iowa.
Oh, okay. All right, well, hey, guys, I'm going to let y'all get back to partying. Congratulations. Sounds like somebody else just crossed the finish line. Get back to it, and y'all enjoy yourselves, all right? Thank you. Absolutely. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. All right, back here with Miss Mega. Miss Mega grabbed me and said, I need to tell you something. I got to tell you something. Talk to me, Miss Mega. What's going on?
So I'm not a runner, at all. And I have a group of friends that are runners. And I just wanted to emphasize how incredible the running community is, because I just ran 12 freaking miles, the longest I've ever run in my entire life. And I would not have been able to do that without the incredible people on my team, but also the incredible people at Blackbeard's Revenge 100-miler relay. It was so awesome being out here, and I just wanted, I couldn't not emphasize that the group of people that are runners, wherever you are, whether in Raleigh or North Carolina or anywhere, you guys are all incredible, and I'm just so honored to be part of that group, and I just couldn't have done that, and I never thought I could, but I did, and it was just really awesome. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know that.
That's good stuff. Well, hey, I appreciate that, because I was kind of saying that a few moments ago when I was talking to some other people. I was like, man, I'll tell you what an incredible group of individuals. Everybody's cheering each other on. It's not, yeah, you're on a relay team, and of course you want to do well and you want to win if you can, but at least I'm sure that if there was somebody on another team, they're encouraging you, hey, come on, keep going, keep moving. It's a beautiful thing. So that's great words.
And it's so internal sometimes too. Yes, you're competing with other people, but at the end of the day, you're really just competing with yourself. And if you do the best you can and you do better than you did yesterday, isn't that what life is all about? So yeah, anyways, that was awesome.
I feel like I just that was very philosophical. Look, Mr. George is waving you.
They want me to take some shots now.
Go do those shots. Thank you so much, Miss Mega. Thank you. All right. My goodness, the party's not stopping here at the Wreck Tiki Bar tonight. Huh? What are they doing?
The party's all night.
You gonna be you ain't gonna be partying all night.
Yeah, I got an air mattress there. I'm ready for the whole night.
Man said he's ready. All right, hold on. Where'd my guy go to finish second? There he is. Now tell me one more time how you feel.
I feel great.
There you go. As long as, man, you guys are having too much fun. Holy smokes. All right, Outer Banks This Week podcast. Justin out here. And it sounds to me like I just walked up where somebody set a course record. Did I hear that correctly? A course record?
I didn't hear.
That's what it sounded like. Oh, my gosh. Marcus. I didn't even know my guy was going to be out here. Holy smokes. How are you? Oh, Miss Betty. How are you, sweetheart?
I'm well.
Good to see you. I'm out here just doing coverage of the race on my podcast and everything like that. So,
Last year or not? I think that's him from last year. We were here last year.
Wait a minute, say that again?
I believe he won it last year as well, the first that came in 100 mile.
So he ran the entire 100 miles?
Yes, he's the first one to come in for 100 miles.
Shut the front door. He's getting ready to get on the mic. I'm going to let him breathe for a second. Got to give him a breath. Got to let him breathe. But, oh my gosh. So, yeah, lots of excitement going on out here. It's a big party. Big party, isn't it? How do you feel about this party tonight, ma'am?
I am so excited. Cheering on Michael Wunderlich. He's about to come through.
He's about to come through. Yes. Now, who was Michael? Now, did he run the whole 100 miles?
He ran the 60 to 100 kilometer.
100 kilometer, okay. Now, what time are we looking for him? Because right now it's about 8:15.
In the next 5 minutes?
Yeah, probably. So I need to hang out right here, don't I?
Yes.
First place 100 kilometers.
First place 100 kilometers about to come through.
That's his sister right there.
Okay, that's awesome. Look, it's a family thing. Marcus, I didn't even know you was going to be here, brother. How are you?
I didn't either, man.
So what are you up to this evening?
I'm just pacing or helping him, crewing him. We got 2 pacers out here somewhere, but yeah.
Very cool. Okay. That's awesome, though, man.
What are you doing out here?
I'm podcasting, baby. I'm doing this. I got to put this on my show.
Okay, what's it called?
Outer Banks This Week podcast, man. Come on, he's killing me. This is my guy, yeah. No, it's all good. I kind of keep it on the DL sometimes.
Okay.
I ain't really.
Not no more.
Not no more. You got me on blast now.
Yeah. Big shot over here.
Yeah. I'm going to see if I can go over there and get a word with my man that just finished the race. 100 miles.
That's incredible.
It was 100 miles, right? I don't want to sound like an idiot when I walk over there now.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I do that bad enough as it is, so. Anyway, appreciate you guys talking to me. I thank you. How are you, sir? Congratulations. What's your name?
Josh.
Josh, you just ran 100 miles. Dude, holy smokes, and a course record. My goodness gracious. How are you feeling right now?
I just want to thank God for getting me through that. I feel actually way too good. I don't know how I just did that. I feel way too good.
You left Corolla Park at 5:30 this morning. Here it is. I mean, you finished like 5-6 minutes ago, but it's like 8:15 in the evening right now, dude. That's incredible. Incredible. You got Joshua 19 on your arm. What is Joshua 19?
It is, don't get discouraged. My brain is messed up right now.
You enjoy yourself. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome.
Absolutely. You're welcome. Hey, yeah. More people crossing. Is this the 100K? 100K finisher?
Yep.
100K.
Good stuff, dude. That's amazing. That's so cool.
What's my man's name over here? Tell me
Michael.
real quick. Michael.
Michael.
Mr. Michael, hey, congratulations, man. How you feeling?
Tired. But good.
100K, man. That's quite an accomplishment. Have you done this before?
Not a 100K. I've done a 50K, and then in September I did the UTMB Grindstone.
Dude, that is unreal. You want to give a shout out to anybody that's going to be in the Outer Banks This Week podcast?
Give a shout out to my Pacers, Will and Kane, my family, my sister, Ashlyn, Marcus, all the coworkers at Blackwell Boatworks, and most importantly, my mom.
Where'd you say?
And my dad as well.
Where'd you say you work at now?
I work at Blackwell Boatworks.
Blackwell Boatworks. Love Blackwell Boatworks. Great people. Craig Blackwell, love him. Look, congratulations. Enjoy the rest of your evening. You must be Mom.
You named everyone else before me, right?
Oh my gosh, Mom. The Lord and Mom always get it first. How do you feel watching your son come across the finish line like that?
Pretty amazing.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's got to be a proud moment for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right. All this hard work. I mean, that shows hard work, determination, all that fun stuff.
Oh my God, I think he's crazy.
There's a little bit of that, absolutely.
Just a little bit.
Yes, man, lots of fun going on out here at the finish line of the Blackbeard 100. All these individuals are out here. I mean, finishing. I mean, it's just an incredible thing. Running is one of those things that it's not really, in my opinion. Yeah, there's you want to win the race, but at the same time, you also they're encouraging, they're cheering each other on, they're having so much fun, and I mean, it's just a sport of sheer determination in a lot of ways. So, how we doing? Good. So, really an awesome thing that's going on down here. Finish line at the Wreck Tiki Bar for the Blackbeard 100 here in Hatteras Village. Beautiful, beautiful evening. The moon is out. You can hear all the cheering and all the fun that's going on out here. I'm going to see if I can find somebody else to interview. All right, back out here, still at the finish line at the Wreck Tiki Bar, the Blackbeard 100, Blackbeard's Revenge 100. And I'm going to talk to Miss Becky real quick. Y'all remember Miss Becky, I'm sure, from the last part 1 episode. Miss Becky, how are you?
Doing good, doing well.
Now, how's your day been today?
Pretty busy, yeah, but exciting to see them. I got to be at the 100K start, and so to see them take off, and then to see our first 100K finisher, and of course our 100-mile finishers.
That was incredible. I just happened to be like maybe 100 feet away when the 100-miler came through, and they were like, first 100-miler, course record. Like, how does that mean? Like, to have a course record, how incredible is that?
It is incredible, because the last course record was from 2023, so it's taken a couple years to get there, and so it is exciting, and when you beat it by a whole hour. So that's great.
Okay, I was going to ask like how long it was, like how much quicker it was. 1 hour.
Yes, 1 hour. So that's some dedication to get there.
You ain't lying. So now were you you said you started the 100K mark?
Yeah, yes, the 100K. So I didn't get to see the 100-milers start at 5:30, but I was there at the pier, at Jeanette's Pier at 10 a.m.
Oh, I think we got somebody else coming in. We got some ladies coming in. All right, everybody's going to start rolling in now, so I'm not going to hold you up, Miss Becky. You go do your thing. Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you, too.
All right, out here at the Blackbeard's Revenge 100K, 100-mile race. Just had another group finish the race. Now, I guess here's a good question. I probably need to figure out the answer to this question. When running a race so long, so far, what's the best kind of running shoes? Is there a specific shoe that I'm going to defer to my friend Marcus over here?
I just run in whatever's comfortable. You know, you gotta race in what you train in. So I personally like Saucony. Hoka is always a good shoe to run in, but Saucony's been mine. The Speed series, so the Endorphin Speed, is usually pretty good.
Okay, see, I've got a pair of what they're called On Clouds. Are you familiar? No, whoa, my man down here is, hold on, come here now. My man's got flip-flops on like me, though. Talk to me. So don't run in On Clouds.
No, I had to retire all my On Cloud shoes. They messed up my feet.
So you would not suggest somebody, like if I...
They're a dumpster fire.
No pair of On Clouds. I would never suggest an On Cloud to anybody.
Now, I want everybody to remember that this is not like a endorsement of any sort of one shoe over the other. This is simply a review from a biased person of any sort of shoe whatsoever. So we're going to just say it like that because I don't know who's going to hear this. So what type of shoe would you recommend, sir?
What type of shoe would I recommend?
To run in, yeah.
To run in? I'm new to running, so I don't know. I like the Vomero. That's what I run in. It's a Nike Vomero. My feet seem to fit best in Nike shoes.
See, I got a weird, fat, awkward foot.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I was in, what were they called? Ultras or Ultra. Are you familiar with that brand?
I've heard it before, yeah.
They seem to do fairly well for me, but I just got these On Clouds, and I was like, I kind of like these, but...
No On Clouds.
My man said no On Clouds. Okay, so, all right. Well, I mean, it's just, you're curious when you see people run these like long races like this. Like I was looking at my man's feet when he finished that 100 miles, and I was like, dude, like his feet's got to be killing him, you know? Yeah. But like, I don't know. I meant to ask him. He was just so tired, I didn't want to bother him anymore. But I wanted to ask him, like, what kind of shoes do you wear? But, Mr. Marcus, he's a runner, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen this guy work out in the gym, too. He's a beast. So, he says whatever's comfortable,
Whatever feels best for you is the best shoe to run in. Whatever feels best for you.
I will.
Not going to be On Clouds.
Now, let me tell you this, though. I will tell you that on my way down here, I want to say I was around the Buxton area. Somebody was running in flip-flops. How does that make you feel?
Those guys are animals. Those, like minimalist shoe people that can do these ultra marathons in that kind of footwear is beyond me. Like, those guys are literally built different.
Literally built different. Literally built. What is it? Is this guy built different?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, Michael, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Michael, you're the one that just finished the 100K, correct?
Yes, sir.
What kind of shoes did you have on for this 100K?
I wore the new Nike Vomero Plus.
Nike Vomero Plus. Did I say that right?
Yes, sir. I had the Vomero 18s. They're Nike's newer high cushion shoe. And then they came out with the Vomero Plus about, half a year later. And they have all of their ZoomX foam across the entire sole, which adds a little bit more bounce and more responsive cushion. And so during training, I wore a few different shoes, but I felt that my legs would handle the load on the asphalt the best with a high cushion shoe, so that's why I went with Nike.
Very awesome. Okay, well, I'm not going to bother you anymore, I promise. I just was like, I had questions about shoes, and I was like, talking to these gentlemen. Now, you said for me to make sure that I definitely run in On Clouds. Is that right?
Absolutely not.
Okay, just wanted to make sure I heard you correctly. All right, I think that's going to do it for me out here at the 100 Blackbeard Revenge 100. I mess that title up every time. Lots of great fun happening out here. I'm really glad to see all this, and again, always a good positive energy about running. I'm telling you, like there's no you're running for a purpose, a cause, and everybody's cheering each other on. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing that you guys do. I mean, I like
the first place female is about to come around here soon, so you might want to stick around for her too.
First place female is about to come around?
Pretty sure.
All right, well, I might stick around for a little bit long. Mr. Marcus says I need to stick around, so I'm going to stick around, but I'm going to take a quick break. When we get wind that she's about to be coming around the corner, I'm going to cut this mic back on. Thanks, Mr. Marcus. It's going crazy here at the Wreck Tiki Bar. My goodness gracious. Holy smokes, everybody's going crazy in here. But look, this girl team right here, y'all were the first place. Now, I know this one right here. I don't know if I know the rest of you. All local. So local to where?
All local team. Yes.
Where's home for each one of us? Talk to me.
Kill Devil Hills.
KDH. Nags Head.
KDH.
KDH.
Kitty Hawk.
Kitty Hawk.
KDH.
KDH.
Nags Head.
Formerly Manio.
Manio.
That's right. Yeah, we kind of in a way went to school there. She's like younger than me. I went to school with her sister. All right, so
Tell us about that.
no, I will tell you about that. I will tell you about that if you will tell me about this race today. Y'all give me a quick interview?
Yes.
All right, talk to me. How did everything start? Who started off the race this morning?
In the rain in Corolla. It was chilly, but first 10 miles, good.
All right, so it was good. Like the rain didn't bother you.
No.
It's like what homegirls say. The cold never bothered me anyway. The rain never bothered you anyway.
No, it didn't. At first it did, but then it was fine.
And it kind of leveled out. All right, who picked up after you?
Yes, Megan.
So, Miss Megan, talk to me about that second leg.
It was perfect. Sun was rising. It was through duck. It couldn't ask for better weather. It was great.
Awesome. Third leg, who got it?
I did. So third leg was 10.7 miles. It was amazing from Duck all the way to KDH, which is pretty cool because I lifeguard there right at Asheville Street. So it was awesome.
Awesome. All right, number 4. Fourth leg, talk to me.
Number 4 from Asheville to Jeanette's Pier, and it was hot, but it was good.
Where was it from again?
Asheville, beach access to Jeanette's Pier.
So Jeanette's Pier, okay. So now Jeanette's Pier is where the 100K started. All right, now who picked up after? All right, talk to me, Jen.
I went from Jeanette's Pier to, I guess it was like right over the bridge before P Island, and it was hot and it was hilly because I went over the bridge.
I was going to say, so you got the Oregon Inlet Bridge.
Yes, I did.
Wow, it seems like everybody that I've talked to so far has talked about how treacherous of a piece that was. How did you feel?
Very sore.
Very sore?
Yes, but overall okay. It wasn't, it was tough, but because of the heat, but it was fine. I did it.
Okay, so, all right, we get across Oregon in the bridge. Who went next? Right here. Talk to me.
For some reason, I signed myself up for the last leg, the last one to run, and it was very hot. I started at noon, nausea. I didn't want no drinks, no snacks, very hot. But went to P Island, Refugee, and then we restarted our runners. Yeah.
Everything started back over now. No. Oh, wait, we forgot one. My bad.
Everybody did their first legs after me, and then we restarted our group. Second leg. But not in order.
Not in order. So we changed order? Yeah. All right, so who went next? All right, talk to me.
So I had to go kind of back to back, and it was very hot again. I went over the Jug Handle Bridge, which that was actually a lifesaver. It was cool on the bridge, but I was glad to be done at 6 miles.
You did amazing. I said she did amazing.
Yes, excellent. All right.
I was finished for the rest of the race, so I got to relax.
So you got to chill out. So you didn't go like hell. You didn't go jump in the race at the very end and try to bring your runner. I mean, now y'all all. So where did y'all all jump in at the very end? Who was the last person to run? Yes, I was gonna say I saw this one in like the Frisco area.
That was organized appropriately. She's a closer. So we put her as the last leg.
And she's fast.
Because she's fast.
She definitely weren't walking when I saw her. She definitely. I mean, I've seen this one run before. I've seen like she quick. She got some speed.
Closing at a 7:30 pace. So.
7:30 pace. That's incredible, y'all. So y'all were the first
Female relay team.
First overall female relay team. How does that make you feel?
Amazing.
Awesome.
Our first time, and we're locals, so.
I love it. Keeping it home.
For our friend Heather and Darren, who had a house fire in Manio.
You know what? The Roanoke Island Fitness Lab did something for them today.
Because we were signed up for this already. We wanted to be there, but they know we would have been there, but we support them any way we can.
So we're collecting money for them. We were trying to get $10 for every mile tonight, so 100 miles total.
We're about 500 short, I think. 500 short. So we're still raising money this week.
Any closing thoughts, Miss Jen?
I'm just so proud of us. I feel like we're unstoppable, and we're all moms, and we're women, and I'm just so proud of us.
After this event,
Next year, yes, absolutely, here at the Blackbeard's Revenge 100, where the party never stops. Is that right?
That is correct.
All right, ladies, hey, thank you all. Next year, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, let's see if we can find some other people to talk to, man. What a good time out here at the Blackbeard's Revenge 100. Man, what a good time. My gosh. Let me go ahead and say this. Any music you hear playing in the background is not any music that is owned by the Outer Banks This Week podcast. I have to say that, otherwise I'll get sued. All right, let's see if we can find some other people. All right, as you can hear, first female 100-miler to cross. This is a 100-miler, right? No, this 100K. First 100K female.
Yep, second place.
Second place overall. First 100K. See if I can grab a quick interview with her. Look, let her catch her breath first. She's obviously good. I mean, 100K, you just did that. It's an insane feat, y'all. I'm telling you. Speaking of feet, what kind of feet? Let me get a good look at her shoes. What kind of shoes does she have on? Can you tell?
Those might be. Are they Hoka's?
Brooks?
They look like Brooks Glycerins.
Brooks Glycerins. Look, she's got a treasure box. Look at that.
Or they're. I don't know. I can't tell.
It's hard to tell. Yeah. I mean, hey, look. I mean, unless they're Jordans, I don't know what they are. You know what I'm saying? Like. All right, this is excellent. Again, here's our first female 100K-er, second place overall. Let's see if I'm going to grab this quick interview after she takes some pictures, man. I'm telling you, it's incredible.
You got to do the PR.
Yes, got to do the PR. It's always good to get them when they're fresh, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to give her time to think about her answers.
Exactly, yeah, pure emotion.
Quick interview? Quick interview? You up for an interview real quick? Real quick. I know you just got off the racetrack.
All right, hold on. I'm not crying. I do have sunscreen in my eyes.
That's all right. That's all right. What's your name, young lady?
Jess Valvano.
Jess, say the last name again?
Valvano.
Valvano. Okay, now where are you from?
New York City.
New York City. Came all the way down here for this race.
That I did, yeah.
Excellent. So you did 100K, first female overall, second overall.
I didn't know it was second overall. Yes! Wow.
I guess I just broke that news. I don't know if anybody else is supposed to break that news.
Did you win? Yes, ma'am. Congratulations.
So, talk to me about this. How do you feel in the whole time?
I ran my first marathon in October, and that was it.
You ran your first marathon in October.
I played sports in college. I'm not like.
No, you're athletic. I mean, you can look at you and tell you're athletic. So, what was the hardest part for you today?
It got really hot. Like, I live in New York. It was freezing 32 degrees when I left, and it was really hot.
So
it was really hot.
You started at Jeanette's Pier, is that correct?
Yeah. The middle 20 miles were kind of ugly.
Okay, so when you got to the Bass Night Bridge, what were your thoughts?
Is that the second bridge?
That's the first bridge.
Oh, I was still happy then. I was okay then. I was
still happy.
That was before. I would say miles 18 to 34 were. That's between me and the road. That was ugly.
Yeah, gotcha. Now, were you listening to music at all?
Oh my God, incredible! Curated some playlists. Let me tell you, the Led Zeppelin radio hit exactly as intended.
Led Zeppelin radio.
Like 4 times. Like
Freebird.
Listen, you hit. Yeah.
Hey, Led Zeppelin radio on the playlist. Okay.
Well, to happen.
Well, look, I'm not going to buy Miss Jess. Congratulations being the first female to finish the 100K, second overall. I'm not going to bother you anymore. Enjoy yourself.
Good, thank you. I'm going to go crush some beers.
I go crush. You go crush those beers, sweetheart. Outer Banks This Week podcast, wrapping things up here at the finish line of the Blackbeard's Revenge 100. I'll tell you, lots of great times, lots of good things going on out here, man. Lots of fun taking place. And that's gonna kind of do it for me out here. I'm hoping that everybody else is gonna have themselves a good time when they get across the finish line, and that everything is everybody's just partying, man. I'll tell you, it's incredible out here, incredible. Again, wrapping things up here, the Outer Banks This Week podcast, special edition from the Blackbeard's Revenge 100. More racers will be coming across the finish line any moment now, but I'm gonna go party myself. All right, I'm out of here. Yes, this has been a special edition of the Outer Banks This Week podcast. Again, I'll say this one more time. I had so much fun when I was down there. Didn't quite know what to expect. I'd been trying to get down there for this race the last couple of years, and for one reason or another, I just didn't make it. Well, I'll tell you right now, looking forward to it again next year. The energy was great. The people were wonderful. I enjoyed interviewing the teams, the individuals, the winners, all that stuff. And I'm telling you, not a better place to have the finish line than the Wreck Tiki Bar, because they had an after party like no other. Everybody was in there having a good time, listening to music, and just partying down. And I'm telling you, I cannot wait to get back down there next year. So this has been a special edition of the Outer Banks This Week podcast from the Wreck Tiki Bar for the Blackbeard's Revenge 100-mile and 100K race.